What? Is the costume too much? The Legend of the Sea Devils is one of the more recent episodes of Doctor Who. It follows Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor, as well as her companions Yaz and Dan, as they wind up in the midst of some Chinese piracy going on, which has the Sea Devils, an old enemy of the Doctor from back in classic Doctor Who, coming back and wreaking havoc on the Seven Seas. This episode has a really fun concept. A lot of fun things that you can do. Unfortunately, the writing on it is not great. It's a little overstuffed with the Sea Devil's plan is way too complicated, as well as some of the motivations of the characters. Like, in a 45-minute episode, you only have so much time to devote, but they keep throwing in more characters who have their own subplots that are not directly related to each other. And then they have the Sea Devils, and then they have the Doctor spending all this time going, oh my god, a flying pirate ship? That's impossible! As if she hasn't lived over 2,000 years of lifetime seeing crazy and wacky shit, like an alien that absorbs people into its body. Like, I think a flying pirate ship is pretty possible when you've seen vampires in Venice. I mean, like, you know, there's just a theory. You've met Robin Hood before, but a flying pirate ship, that's impossible. But that being said, the writing throughout a lot of Jodie Whittaker's episodes didn't support the talent that's behind it. It's clear that there is some good talent in front of and behind the camera, just not in the early stages of developing these episodes. The directing on this episode was great. I always love the chemistry between Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor and her companion Yaz. Dan is fine. He's fine. He's funny. He got a chuckle or two out of me throughout the course of the episode. And the guest actors on this episode were fun also. They had some fun with piracy. There were some decent action set pieces. But the whole plot, honestly, I watched this episode like 3 or 4 days ago, and I kind of already forget all of the weird machinations that were going on. I mean, the Sea Devil's plans were to flood the Earth because they want it all to be water, because they want to just rule the world and have it be theirs. Seems simple enough, but they really stretched that out to be the most complicated possible thing that it ever could be, with secret gems that activate devices somehow, and the devices are ancient things, and the crystal also freezes Sea Devils in time. Like, it really stretches stuff out, and they've got an immortal pirate dude who's been alive on their ship forever because they wanted 2 cool pirates from history on there, which is fine. I'm fine with that. They did utilize some time travel stuff in a fun way. Like, in the main timeline, they're looking for a lost treasure. The pirate is looking for a lost treasure, so the Doctor and Yaz are like, well, we have a time machine, so we're gonna go and actually see what happened to this lost treasure so we can just find it. Which is a cool use of the TARDIS. I feel like in a lot of episodes they're like, oh, we have to solve this mystery in modern day, but no, we got a time machine, let's use that. So, like, that was clever, but that's about the only instance of actual cleverness in this episode. I feel like I'm railing on it a lot. I did have a decent enough time watching it. It was fun, but it was way too fast. There was too much going on for me to truly feel invested in this episode. So, unfortunately, it's fairly forgettable in the grand scheme of Doctor Who, which is sad. Those are my thoughts on this particular pirate-themed episode of Doctor Who. I watched it because I'm going to be a pirate for Halloween, so I thought I'd check out some piracy and some media that I really enjoy. I already did a different video on a different time that Doctor Who met up with some pirates. You can check that out right here. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this episode down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good week.